What a monster. Welcome back, friends, to Build a Lot Acres. My name's Case. In today's video, we're going to be cutting down this monster pine. And the reason for that is I need to make those two big 24-foot long carrying beams for the sawmill shed, the clear span. So I need a pretty big diameter tree to be able to get those beams out of. The size of the beams, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm thinking maybe 6 by 14. To get that 14-inch dimension, you really need probably a 2-foot diameter tree or bigger. So this huge pine is really straight. And it's also the right diameter. It's about a 30 inches at the base, and even 24 feet up, I bet you it's still 2 feet in diameter. So, we'll look at it later once we cut it down, but I'm gonna guess this is probably somewhere around a 3,000 pound log. I got another one that's over here that I thought about looking at. I actually looked around the whole property. I got 21 acres, and I looked around for the right tree, and it's not as easy to find a really straight, big diameter tree as you might think. So let's go round up the saw and the equipment, and I'll see you back in a bit. Gotta cut that out, thanks. You and giving are gonna be sorry. You guys remember the homemade weight project I made a few videos back? Yeah, we're gonna try that out. All right, friends, we got it out of that little cove area, and now we're out in the open. Hopefully I can pick this up with a grapple and bring it down about 700 feet to the mill. For anyone curious, I ended up cutting this 25 feet long, so I have a little bit of wiggle room. I can trim it once it gets down to the mill. 25 feet long, 28-inch butt end, 20-inch tip end. If you do the weight in the log weight calculator online, I use WoodWeb. You can use any log weight calculator, type it in yourself and see. It's 3,003 pounds roughly. By far the biggest log I've milled so far, and hopefully this will work out nice for those two carrying rooms. Let's see if the coyote can handle this monster. No, that didn't work so good. Although the grapple did pick it up, it was only a slight bit off the ground, maybe 1 inch to 2 inches. Not enough that I felt comfortable driving all the way down there. I was going to scrape up the lawn, possibly scrape up the driveway, the gravel. It just wasn't something I wanted to try and do. So I came up with a plan B. I'm going to try to use the 3-point forks on the back of the Coyote. Not only will the 3-point hitch pick up more weight than the front loader, the forks are probably 1/3 the weight of the grapple. So technically, I should be gaining a few hundred pounds in lift capacity just because the implement is much lighter. So let's try this route and see if that works. kind of expecting that to work because this 3-point hitch is rated for, I think, like 400 pounds or so more than the front. I mean, the way they rate 3-point hitches is 24 inches back, but this log is 24 inches back or less, pretty much. So I don't understand why it's not lifting the log, but it's not lifting it. This is a massive log, so I got to come up with a plan C. We're very close. We are just so close. You can see I got air underneath most of the log, but just that little bit. The tips of the forks in the back are just rubbing on the ground. It's that little bit, and I don't want to, like I said, ruin the line. Plan D didn't work, but I'm going to go through the whole alphabet if I have to. Come on, old girl. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah. hot diggity dog, we did it. That was plan A, B, C, D, E. I don't know. We went through a lot of the alphabet, but we got it done. We're down at the mill yard. We got the log here. Now we're just gonna figure out how I'm gonna get on the actual mill. But that'll be another day and another episode. See you next time.